All right, here we are, game 7, last round robin game of the day today here. It has been a great day of volleyball. I'm sure this game will be no exception. Seeing two undefeated teams here match up for the final game of the day in this SHSAA Provincial High School Volleyball Championship. We have Glaslyn Jets and the Annaheim Rebels. Lineups here will start on the Jets side. Number 4, Kays Delaney. Number 6, Brock Filippo. 7, Aiden Cadrani. 14, Kyron Mace. 18, Drew Sabra. Number 19, Rylan Partridge. Number 17, Mason Cadrani. And Coach Candace Filippo and Charmaine Hicks. Over to the Rebel side here, number 2, Dexter Rouleau. 5, Garrett Gibb. 6, Maston Roette. Number 10, Rory Polatesky. Number 16, Quinn Strebe. 19, Michael Mormon. 22, Reed Griffith. Coach Blair Worms and Curtis Strebe. Officiating for the match here, we're going to have Martin Holzer, Rocky Nickel. Good luck. Let's have a great game. We are in for a treat here. Two undefeated teams matching up in game 7 of this round robin tournament play in Rouleau, Saskatchewan. We're going to start with Rebels serving. Serve is in. Jets going right side attack. Big hit. It's going to be returned in 3. Jets going here now left side attack. They find a spot back in the court. Jets go up by 1. And they're back on serve. Serve is good. Back row middle. It's going to be tip over by Dexter. And a pass is on. He's there to pack that one away on the long pass from the Jets there. Dexter finds the ladder. Gets the point for the Rebels here. 1-1. Good pass to the center. They're going left side. Jets try and tip that, shut down, block. It's still in Jet territory. Now they're right side, setting that one over. Anaheim setting up an attack. Left side. Good light pass. They're finding the back side of the court. Proving that they don't always need to be laser beams if you just pick that right spot. Those are smart plays. Good serve there from number 6, Maston Roelle. Comes back to the Rebels, and they're not ready for it, so that's going to end up with a Jet point. 2-2 here. Substitution down the court. Jets putting in number 16, Damian Partridge. Partridge back to serve. It's good. That one's going to Dexter. Hitting T-line pretty much on that hit. Big hit there by number 2, Dexter Roelle, to give Anaheim a 1-point lead. Broken pass here on the Jet side of the net. It's going to be free ball back to Anaheim. Well placed though. It's going to be scrambling and it works for a Jet point. Brings things back to tie game, 3 apiece. Jets are serving. And they substitute number 12, Jacob Hayden, into that front row. Anaheim now going right side. Well up for the hit. Dug up by the Jets over to the left side. Big block. Still with the Jets. They set that one deep. Jets back in action here after Anaheim puts it over in 2. Anaheim now right side attack. Big hit, big block. Back in Anaheim territory. This one's going to Rouleau. And again, that one he had a little more cross court momentum on it, and that will land Dexter into the back row on serve duty, so won't be hitting front row for a bit anyway. Ace serve by Dexter. Landing just shallow at the feet of the back row here. Anaheim now 5, Jets 3. This serve will be fielded. It's going to be free ball though back to the Rebels. Setter here going 50 middle, nice swing. Touches on that. Anaheim 6, Glaslyn 3. Set goes a little bit too tall over the middle. Lands in Jet territory. Anaheim takes the point. Still have Dexter roll back at serve. It's a good serve. It's second pass is into the net, and Jets unable to recover 8-3. Anaheim off to a strong start here in this first set. That serve has a little more heat on it. Jets are able to get it over in 3 though. Setter going left side. That one's going to go long, out of bounds there. Hit by Garrett Gibb. Point will go to the Jets, who are now down by 4 with serve. Serve is up and over. Setter going right side. Swinger is up and just got a bit of an awkward touch on that. Doesn't make it over the net. Kind of off the side of the hand. So point to the Jets here. They have 5. Rebels have 8. Setter here going right side again. That hit will connect. That's going to find the field for a Rebel point. 9-5. Gut hit there out of right side. That was Rory Politeski. That serve is short for the Rebels into the nets here, so that'll give the Jets a freebie. Score 6 for the Jets, 9 for the Rebels, and we have a quick substitution on the court. Number 14 checking in the game. That's Kyron Mace. He'll report to the front row for the Jets. Serve is in. Big hit out of middle from Rory Politeski. Nice dig though from the Jets. Tipped over and great directional play there, Michael Warman. Taking the point for the Jets here, 9-7 now. Serve has some heat. This one's going to back row or something. Anaheim hitting double digits now, 10-7. Rory Politeski back to serve. Anaheim one rotation away from having that big hitter back in the front row. Pass is up high into the room. And we point for the Jets. Substitution here, we got number 18 for the Jets checking in. That's going to be Drew Sabra. Passes up, middle attack, over the blockers, dug up. They're going left side now from the Jets. Blockers got a touch on that. No one's going to get it. They do in time, though. Free ball back over to the Jets. They're setting up a right side attack. And it is up and over. Got a 1-point ball game here. Jets 9, Rebels 10. Still have number 18, Drew Sabra, back on serve here. Jets trailing by 1. Good serve. Tipped over, middle territory, left side attack. They're going back row. Punched over, it's going to be inbound. Rebels get away with one there after in a bit of a scramble mode. And that rotates Dexter Rouleau, one of their key hitters, into that front row. From number 19, Ryland Partridge to convert on that one. Jets take point number 10. It's a 1-point game between these two undefeated teams. Calls out of bounds. Annaheim takes the point. 12-10 now. Service good. Left side on the ground. That is fielded easily by the Rebels. They're going over to that left side. They're going to find that back baseline for a point. Making it 13-10 now. Number 6, Maston Rouleau back on serve. Passes high into the roof. A bit of a lower roof. It's been a bit of a struggle for many of the teams here today. The roof height is slightly lower than usual. Hits out of bounds. Serve. Oh, I thought that might have been called for carry, but it's not going to matter. The Jets do walk away with the point in the end. So 14 for Annaheim, 12 for Glaslyn. Been a close match back and forth here. That one's into the net, 15-12. And Anaheim brings back number 2, Reed Griffith. Shallow serve, center calls for help, and that's dumped over into Rebels. A bit of a miscommunication there. Number 6, Brock Billipo, back to serve for the Jets. Big hit there by number 2, Dexter Rouleau. Dexter back on serve now. 16-13. Nice big hit. Almost recovered. Middle attack. Good block there from the Jets. They tip this one back over, and again, and one again. Some quick back and forth play at the net there. This one's going to go deep though this time, and back row, Dexter. Short into the net. Definitely got some torque behind that swing, but comes up a little shy. 16-15 now. Tight to the net. Jets there to block it. Over to the left side. Gibbs with the hit. Left side. Up over the blocker is here. Center calls for help. It's going to be a broken play. They send it back in 3. Jets now going left side once again. One ricochets off. A couple blockers and out of bounds. So now we have a tie game. Jets 16, Rebels 16. Two undefeated teams, you know, you predict it would be pretty close for sure. Touch there from Gibbs. We're going to have a line violation here. Point goes to the Rebels. They're up by 1 now. Number 19 back to serve. That's Michael Mormon. For the swing there, Aiden Pedgrain just doesn't quite get enough on it. Anaheim now up by 2. Here comes another serve. It's in. They're going left side. Big block though from 6 and 10. Right side now. 12 up for the hit. Back row attack. That one goes to the back row. Good dig. Party ball here. Nice catch up play over in 2, back over to the Jets in 1. Jets find a soft spot in the court there and take points on a quick dunk on touch 2. Substitution now on the Jet side of the court. Number 14 checking in. That's Kyron Mace. He'll check in right to that front row. Over in 3. Jets now going left side. Good swing there from Rylan Partridge, but some towering blocking presence there from the Rebels keeps that in Glaslyn territory and secures point number 19 for the Rebels. Rory Teske back to serve. A good block. Right side now, they're hitting that one deep. Can't get there in time. Jets get point 18. And that brings in number 18, Drew Bra. Serve is good. Set is going middle. They tip that one over, dug up. Right side now for the Jets. Block. Tie game once again. 19-19. A great match. Picked up, it's in play. They push it deep on 2. Rebels are scrambling a bit. It's up in the Jets up by 1, 20-19. Timeout Anaheim. They want to take a second to chat this through. Back in action here. Jets up by 1. They have served. Serve goes back over in 1. Jets on their toes though. They catch that. Out of bounds is the call on the sideline. Rebels take the point. 20-20. Serve is good. Broken play here though from the Jets. They send it back in 3. Dexter the big hit. And what a block there for 14. Kyron Mace is amped up there in that front row after turning that hit away and into a Jet point. Turnover here. I think they took too long on the serve. Anaheim gets the point. 21 apiece now. This one going sneaky dump set. Rebels unable to recover. Glaslyn takes the point. 22-22, and back on serve, number 22. That's Reed Griffith. Serve is good. Pass up to the setter. Quick 50 set. It bounces off the tape. Rebels make a move on it. With the touch, hits the floor. Jets 23, Rebels 22. Substitution now, number 12 checking into the game here. That is going to be Jacob Hayden. Here come the Jets serve. Passes up. Setter going back door. Net violation called on the Jets. We got a barn burner here, as promised. 23-23. Knew this would be a great matchup between two undefeated teams so far today. Nice serve there from Dexter. Ooh, they set this one into a tough spot. It bounces off the net, up and over, and it's going to be out. There's the call. That's a tough one. 24-23 here. Jets looking at set points. Serve is good. Pass is going back row. What a hit. From the back row. The dig is there, but it's up into the rafters, so Rebels take the point, tie this up 24 apiece. Nice serve. Good pass though. It's going right side. Tipped over. Carry call on the Jets. Anaheim 25. Now they're looking at set point. Number 19 back to serve. That's Michael Mormon. Nice serve. This pass is going left side. Dug up, and it's going left now. Gibbs up with the hit. Dug up. Left hit and return. The block is there. Goes back over in one as the Rebels reset. Jets going right side. Dump deep. I think this one's going back row. That'll do it. Anaheim caps off set one, 26-24. And a close matchup here between the Anaheim Rebels and Glaslyn Rockets. I'm sure set two is going to be just as entertaining. Make sure you stick around here while these teams switch sides and we reset.
Saskatchewan is the main fundraiser for more than 12,000 volunteer-led sport, culture, and recreation groups in Saskatchewan. Proceeds from Saskatchewan fund groups like the SHSAA, whose activities help us all grow, learn, and play. Thank you, Saskatchewan.
Getting back to action here. Set two. Anaheim versus Glaslyn. Jets will start with service. Maybe number 8, Drew Sabraw back at the line here. Nice hard serve. The road pass there goes over in 2. Jets here trying to reset. They send it back in 2 as well. This one going left side. Tipped over into the net. Ready points. Deciding to reset the score here.
serve there from number 6, Maston Rouleau. Tipped over, bumping that to the left side. Big hit, nice block though, and that's picked up. Gonna be free ball back to the Jets here, and it's deep, and it's in on the line. Well placed push on that reset. Serve short into the net. Jets will take their first point of the game here on a serve fault. And they have number 19, Ryland Partridge, back to serve. Serves in. This is going middle, big swing off the tips and out of bounds. It's going to be a Annaheim point. Serve is up. Pass is going left side. Swinger is swinging. And that goes into the roof on the Anaheim side of the net. So that'll be point number 2 for the Jets. It's 3-2. Brings in number 16, Damian Partridge, to serve for the Jets. As they trail by 1. It's a good serve. Right side attack. Number 2, Dexter Rouleau makes that work, and he's going to head back to the service line now here for some serving. 4-2. Rebels up by 2. Passes up, nobody home. Annaheim will take that one, 5-2. Passing into the rafters. Anaheim, 6-2. On a roll here. Cuts out the back of the court, 7-2, and that's going to be timeout territory for the Jets as Anaheim gets 3 points in about 20 seconds on some difficult serve receiving there. Jets looking to slow things down a bit as they trail by 5 here in set 2. Anaheim looking to forge ahead and close this out in 2 sets. Of course, the Jets looking to force 3. This is the last game here of round robin play. Give you a bit of summary of the landscape here so far today. If we look at our tourney app, the SE tourney app, if you don't have that downloaded, I suggest you do. So far, in the pool standings, Rouleau 3-0 in their pool. Extent 2-0, Keniston 1-2, Sturgis 0-2, Frontier 0-2. There's still, of course, some games that haven't been posted from Avonlea. Here in this pool, we have Glaslyn and Annaheim both at 2-0. That'll change after this game, obviously. Leroy 2-1, Ogama 0-2, Kincaid 0-3. There's still one more round robin game tomorrow morning, or maybe 2 actually. It is long out of the back of the court. Rebels will take the point here, number 8. It's a good serve, nice pass though. It's tight to the net. Rebels able to play that. They're going back door to the right side. Good swing for you. 19, Michael Morgan. Another good serve there from Dexter. That's pushed deep, passed up to the front row. They're going right side for Michael Morman again. They're chasing it, not quite able to make that work as they chase it right out the gym, out the doors. Great effort there, displayed by number 6 Maston Rouleau. But Jets taking over on serve. Rotation issue here. 10-3 now after that rotation call on the Jets. Number 12 checking into the game there. That's going to be Jacob Hayden. Ooh, pass goes long. Rory Koloteski trying to party ball that one, but just comes up a little shy. Rebels still up by 6 here. Case Delaney back on serve. He's going left side. Gibbs with the hit over the blockers. That one they try to pick Filippo there to reject that one. Rebels take point number 11. They are up by 7 here in set 2. Left side attack, it's up and it counts. Seeing another substitution here on the Jets side of the court. Number 14, Kyron Mace checking into the front row. Back on serve, we have Aiden Cadrain. It's Cadrain. Big tip there. Might have been playable, but that's going to end up in a Jet point number 6. Good pass to the setter. Gibbs tips that over. And the roof, it goes. Annaheim 12. Glaslyn 6. Dexter now in the front row. That's going to be a short serve for Gibbs. 12-7. Serve is in. Left side attack. Scrambling, but they get it back over in 3. Rebels setting this up. They send it in 2. Catching those Jets off guard, and they are just having some organizational problems, it seems. Rotation and substitutions causing a couple issues over there. Back in action now. Serve is good. Pass is good. Left side. It's tight to the net. And into the net. Anaheim takes the point. 14-7 now. Nice serve. That one comes back. Pretty long pass. Number 22 at the net, ready to cut that down. It's Reed Griffith. Maston roll back to serve. Right side attack gets through the blockers. It's up. This one's going over to Dexter. Blockers shut that down. Over to Dexter. He gets this one through. It's going to be overreach. Serve is good. What a hit from number 2, Dexter Rouleau. Out of the middle. Packs that one away for point 16. Serve is good. Pass over to the setter, back row attack. And that's going to hit short into the net here. Anaheim. Bit of a commanding lead. They're up by 9, 17-8 here against Glaslyn Jets. A good serve. Nice passing though. This is going to be tipped over. That's fielded. Going back over to Dexter. He tips this one middle of the court. Timeout Jets as they trail by 10. dug out here, but that's high into the roof. Jets take the point here, and they're back on serve. Number 6 is going to get... Sorry, it's number 16 back to serve. That's Damien Partridge. Here comes the serve. Up and over. Setter dumps that in 2. Good hit. Blocked and out of bounds. Deflection. So Jets take that point and cut this lead here a little bit. Now 10 to 18. Still in a bit of a hole. Passes up. Left side. Rory Politeski hits that one over. Dumped in 3. Rebels now going back to that. Off there by 6 and 7. Make a joint effort. Oh, yeah, 6-7. Right. Comes another serve here from Partridge. Pass goes sideways out of bounds, and that results in a double touch. Only down by 6 now. After trailing by 10, they've really started to make a dent on this Anaheim lead. Serve comes in shallow, and they almost scraped that up off the ground. Anaheim coach calls a timeout. They're looking to slow down this momentum after a 10-point lead here. That's eroded down to 5 points. Back in action here. Jets trailing by 5. They're back on serve. Number 16, Damien Partridge. On a good tear here so far. Passes up and into the net. That's a little too tight to play. And Jets now down by 4. Goes back row, middle. Center gets some help. They push that one deep. Rebels resetting here. Left side attack. Good block. It's in back. Good side of the net. So Anaheim breaks that streak. And that brings number 2, Dexter Rouleau, back to serve. Short serve. Comes back over in 1. Returned in 1. Left side attack here. It's tipped over. Rebels able to collect that. Back row attack. Great hit up and to the rafters. Nice swing there from number 2, Dexter Rouleau, from the back row for point number 20. Anaheim looking for 5 more points to close this out in 2 sets. Free ball back to the Rebels. Right side attack. Into the crowd. 15-20. Jets back on serve here. Number 6, Brock Pilpo. And serve passes a little off here, but they get that back in order. Into the roof it goes. Rebels take the point, 21-15. For 19 back on serve, that's Michael Mormon. Point to the Jets. Some good blocking contact there, but it did stay on the Anaheim side of the net and deflected out of bounds. Kays Delaney back to serve. Well placed hit there. row. Rebels 22, Jets 16. 6-point differential here. Anaheim looking for 3 more points. This one is going to be going to the back row. Some traffic though, couldn't quite get that hit off. It bumped over in 3. Good block there, number 6. Maxton Rouleau. Serve goes deep. Jets setting right side. Good hit. 23-17. Coming down to the wire here. Substitution on the Jet side of the court here. We see number 14. That's Kyron Mace check into the front row. Aiden Cadrain on serve. Nice pass up. It gets dumped in 2. 24-17. Referee giving some warnings out on the court. Big blocks, goes out of bounds. Points for the Jets. Substitution here now. Number 18 checking in the game. That's Drew Sabra. Gonna go back and serve. 0 room for error here. Rebels sitting at match point, game point. 1 point away from closing this one out in 2 sets against the Jets. This one goes over to Dexter. It's in. Big cross-court hit, 25-18 final result. And that's going to do it here for volleyball action day 1. SHSAA 1A Senior Boys Provincial Championship Showdown. We're going to have a lot more tomorrow, starting at 9 a.m. right here, Rouleau, Saskatchewan. We'll have some round robin games wrapping up in Avonlea as well. After round robin, they'll do a bit of a recool, depending on the standings, and we'll get into playoffs. So I believe the top 8 teams make playoffs. First place faces off versus 4th place. Second faces off versus 3rd. Cross pool action, of course. So we'll be back more tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out. Have a great night. Get some rest.